Hello, I'm Phil Ernest in Zurich, Switzerland, and this is my 50th country. Switzerland is in the heart of Western Europe. It borders Austria, Italy, France, Liechtenstein, and Germany. It is a small country. In fact, the whole country of Switzerland fits right into the state of Ohio. In this video, I will be giving you a walking tour and a brief introduction to Zurich, Switzerland, so you will know what to expect if you plan on visiting Zurich. Switzerland, unlike their neighboring countries, are not on the Euro system. So if you're coming to Switzerland, be prepared to use Swiss francs. And a traditional outside market with vegetables sold fresh for the day. Postcards for the tourists. If you're finding this video informative, please give it a thumbs up. And if you'd like to receive more of this informative information, please subscribe to the channel. Look at this. Nice. I really like these outdoor selling their goods, rugs. This is already the second water fountain I've seen in this short walk, so I'm beginning to see a trend that the Swiss really like these. This place right here is said to have some of the best coffee in all of Zurich. This is pretty neat. Look at this bay window sticking out right there. I've already noticed more than a few buildings having those type of windows. From this angle, notice how the bright blue sky complements the colorful buildings. Brings back memories, a little bit of Rottenberg, walking the streets in Germany. Look at this guy's got, what's he cooking? He just entered the beans and the coffee is now being grinded up. Look at that. Pretty cool. Another little picturesque narrow road. This is pretty neat. Check out this medieval type of architecture. It really catches your eye as you turn the corner. And now we've come upon Grossmunster. It is a twin tower 12th century cathedral. And here's a little mini replica outside of this church. Let's go inside, see if it's open. We can check out what this church has. So that was a quick look at the church from inside. Let's now head on over across this river and check out what's happening on this side. Public transportation is extremely popular in Zurich. About 70% of the visitors to the city use the tram or bus. You are looking at the Limmat River as I make my way across the historic Munsterbrook Bridge. As you see that steeple there off in the distance, that is the Church of St. Peter, where I'm heading to right now. As we cross the river, heading on over to the other part of Zurich, check this out. Absolutely gorgeous day, not a cloud in the sky in Zurich. See that church right there? That is Fra Munster Church, built in the 11th century. So this is a neat surprise right here as we come on down across from this Fra Munster Church. We have this little city square in here. I really like this architecture. It's really with the square and then the colorful buildings. It just screams Zurich, Switzerland. I can tell you, look how neat this looks. The Swiss sure have some creative little stores here with architecture. Look at this guy doing yoga. The big fountain. Ah, look at this. Fountain, pumping out water, overlooking all of the buildings. Really neat. And so we head on over towards that building right there with the big clock. Let's go check this out. This is the path. Again, a whole lot of little boutique stores along the way with interesting little art things they sell. And okay. Look at that. And the Swiss are known for their chocolates, and here's one of their chocolate stores here along the way. Let's check out what they got here in the window. And the Swiss chocolates that they are known for. Truffles. So, this is an interesting structure. And here's the church. See if it's open. Let's go look at it. There it is. The big, cool clock out front. Here is a fun fact. The Church of St. Peter has the largest clock face in Europe. So let's go inside and see what a church looks like that was made in 1706. This church is quite different from what I thought it would look like. First off, I noticed the balcony on the top up there held up by the columns. The seating is individual seats. Look at that organ in the back. That was revised in 1997, so that's relatively new compared to the age of the church itself. The interior of this church, with two colors only, brown and white, also no stained glass windows, unusual for a church in this era. Look at the pulpit up there where the priest speaks from. That is made of solid wood, and it's as he preaches to the people in attendance, this is the view that he will see. So this church, all in all, quite different for a structure this old. As we just saw, St. Peter's Church, and now we're going to head on down this area right here and see what we got, and then make our way out of here. Look at these narrow little walkways they have. Really neat. But let's take this well-traveled path with all the Swiss flags waving above. This is the medieval part of Zurich, and look at that bay window perching out up there. So that's really neat. Interesting. Look at this. And this continues going on and on with many shops along the walkway here. So you can shop till your heart's content in Zurich and still not do enough shopping. Little fountains. These are absolutely gorgeous. Look at this. Little lilies with a fountain and all these little narrow walkway streets. Walk on down this way, head on back town toward the river. Look at that, along the river. Look at this building. This is kind of unique with one balcony throughout the whole building. From this angle, you could see the places I just covered in this video. There is Church of St. Peter, followed by Munster Church. There is Munster Bridge, and there was the first church I went into, Grossmunster. There goes the riverboat in Switzerland. And a quick look at the other side of the river, walking along. And really like these buildings. Check out this building right here with its blue and white, the architecture of it, the little bay window that's perching out there. Really neat. So that concludes my little walking tour of Zurich. Hope you enjoyed it. If you'd like to see my other videos on Europe, please click on the link now. Thank you so much for watching.